Greetings from Los Angeles, California, as we welcome you to Bel-Air Country Club, the 44th edition of the Curtis Cup. Day one continues Friday afternoon. Foursomes underway after the morning session. The Americans held a 2-1 lead over Great Britain and Ireland. So glad you could join us for more action today. Steve Burkowski alongside Paige McKenzie, Kay Cockrell, Amelia Duran on the course for us this week. Maggie Watts alongside as well from the USGA to help us with any rules situations which might present themselves throughout the course of the next 3 hours. This afternoon, they're leading off for GB&I.
Yeah, a lot of the strategy that the captains employed was do
one up in the match for the first time.
Well done. You could see a birdie of that length. That was something we saw in the morning session with Kiara and Asterisk. Both of them struck the ball very well in the morning session.
Hitting off a slight downhill lie to an elevated and really one of the smaller greens out here. But nice to come in with a gap wedge. Players are pretty much coming in with some sort of wedge on this hole. This is also a little bit of a downhill lie. She has a sand wedge in her hand. Came out a little bit lower, but had a decent amount of spin on it.
The actual ruling is
Ahead to 7, Coulter for birdie.
Tricky downhill sliding putt. She made that look easy.
Kiara Romero for birdie to tie the hole. Gave it a good run. McDonald O'Brien's third at 8.
Yeah, after a tremendous punch shot, just left her in an ideal spot, and she hit an ideal shot.
This is fun, Kay, when you have a team that's out of position, a partnership that's out of position off of the tee, and then all of a sudden what a putt.
One of the many reasons Romero's the top-ranked amateur in the world. What a 4, considering where the tee shot ended up.
By the mound, Mae West Mound, they like to call it, to the flag. So she's just going to aim at the left edge of the TV tower. That was a great line, but just did not get the hit on it.
Not a familiar grass. Another challenging shot here.
That needs to get down. Plenty frisky with that one.
That is McDonald O'Brien at 12.
And you can see right there just how frustrating this Bermuda grass can be. Oh, that was a bit of a sloppy bogey.
Four, good enough as Romero makes that par putt. All right, back at 13.
Coulter with a hybrid, wind starting to pick up, helping, and that was a really nicely struck hybrid.
Struck too well.
Hard.
Lands the back third of the green and over. McDonald O'Brien at 13, her second.
Setting up to allow for 4 to 5 feet of left to right break, and this is fast. And Burko, it's always been that way. When I was on the team at UCLA, we got to play out here on Friday mornings and tie this match back up. This will be a right to left breaking putt. She's been pretty clutch.
Coulter delivers. The match tied once again as they head to 14.
A shockingly poor bunker shot by Asterisk that basically went across the green, and now Team USA looking more like they might lose this hole. She has been rolling the ball so beautifully today, and that was half an inch away.
Tally for par to tie the 14th. That's a gift.
14, Great Britain and Ireland 5, United.
20 paces to the back of the green, another 40 to the hole. Caught that pretty cleanly off that tight lie.
It's a good shot. It's just remarkable. You wouldn't have expected that she would have to hit a shot like that.
Coulter to win it for GB&I.
Yeah, this has a very makeable putt. She should be easily able to two-putt it. So putting the big pressure right back on Team USA.
Tally needs this for par to tie the hole.
This feels like a big putt in this match. And you got the lead off for both the morning session and the afternoon session.
That looked like a solid strike, hoping it'll get up top. Oh, wow, what a shot.
Well, when you own the TK and you start doing the math in your head, you're 2 up with 3 to go. That means if you win this hole, match is over.
This is 7-iron for Asterisk. It's got a good line if it's the right distance. Yeah, it just sounded a little funny. Maybe she didn't flush that one.
And there it goes. I was about to say fortunate to stay up, but it didn't.
And that better be careful. When these greens get quick, you actually can get that going back off. It's going to play.
Very steep in the first half. Uphill the entire way.
And could still be away.
It's low the whole way.
That's not going to be conceded.
Nor should it be.
You're going to see less of it in this alternate shot format I mentioned from the beginning, especially if it's to win the match.
To win the match for Great Britain and Ireland. Worth the wait for that duo sitting out this morning.
Oh, nicely done. She was standing over the ball for quite some time, looked a little maybe uncomfortable, but great execution.
Go back to 6, Nelly Ong for GB&I. This is a birdie putt. Americans have a birdie putt upcoming as well. We talk about Anna Davis, her putting, Nelly Ong feeling it on the greens as well.
Went on to win the match. We never saw a match flip.
Kelly Sue for birdie at 6 to tie the hole.
Great Britain and Ireland 3.
Not to be.
United States of America 4. United States of America is 1 up.
With the club, come on.
You're best at controlling your spin that we've seen come into this. We've seen a lot of. The other thing in match play is you want to feel like you're the one in control. You don't want to wait for somebody else to miss a putt, to miss a shot. If you've got the opportunity, you want to take advantage of it. Well done by Great Britain.
GB&I does have a par putt remaining.
Okay. Well, we've seen some really nice putts from her, but not a lot that have gone in. This would be a big one to keep it tied. And well done.
Great Britain and Ireland 6.
Well done for Kelly Sue on that hole.
For Anna Davis.
We saw Kelly Sue off of the tee, kind of hit it low on the face. This is a brilliant recovery shot. How about this from Anna Davis?
Like.
Great Britain and Ireland 4. United States of America 3.
Kelly Sue at 11, her second.
Much better position from further up this fairway. And taking advantage, taking a little more aggressive line, able to give herself and her partner a good look for birdie.
Birdie to win the 11th and have the Americans go 3 up in the match.
Well, Anna got a little speed.
Feels like she needs it, and GB&I does in this particular match.
Great Britain and Ireland 5. United States of America 4.
Been spectacular all day long on and around the greens.
That it's even kind of in your range, but you start pressing a little bit at this point in the match. Got to make it.
And Nelly Ong knew immediately. Par.
Yeah, Kelly.
Got it.
Great Britain and Ireland 4. United States of America 3. United States.
Ong from off the green to 13 to win the hole. And this is before Anna Davis plays her third.
Nicely played.
Ready to go. Has to hole it to tie the hole. Gave it a look on the way by.
And gave one away to Great Britain and Ireland. Still a 3.
To 14, Ong, the third. Didn't like it, talked to it quickly, and that's why.
Change of hands.
Kelly Sue at 14.
Yeah, she looked like she liked it, and it's getting better.
Yeah, she should love that. Really good opportunity there for the American. And this is Naughton.
It's got to feel like a must-make for her, especially given the position of the match. And it's just been a struggle on the greens this second 9 for this partnership.
Ong for par. And likely a concession, you would think, to the Americans.
Ireland 6. United States of America 4. United States of America is 4 up.
Good drive there.
And still going.
Well, they need all the length they can get. It's a long hole, typically plays into the wind.
4 down, 4 to go.
Another good one.
In 4, we jump ahead to 15. Kelly Sue, second for Team USA. Ong has already missed the green to the right. Sue did not.
And again, that's where you're starting to do the...
Over at 15, the third for Naughton.
Very good.
Yeah, that is really good. She did 4 years ago. You can putt those greens. You usually can putt anywhere pretty well.
That's good.
Oh, I heard that's good.
Thank you.
It is. I might have wanted to see that 2.5 footer.
United States wins 4 and 3.
I'm not sure it would have changed the final outcome of the match,
And a good...
but I'm still questioning that quick. It's good.
This is going to be a tough shot coming out of the rough, almost hitting down on this with the putter.
It was going to be a difficult shot no matter which club selection, but with the putter, as the ball bounced, you could see it hit into the grain. Never really had a smooth roll up that hill into the grain.
Trying to save par.
This is such a fast putt. You got to commit down the line.
Fullbrook for par.
And well done. Great up and in.
United States of America 5.
This par 3 is only 109 yards, but I love this hole location tucked right over this false front. And this is aggressive right of the flag for Fullbrook.
Oh, and a friendly kick.
What a golf shot by Fullbrook. Back at 5 with Avery Weed.
This is a tricky hole when you're trying to answer with this tucked hole location. This is another pull to the left. That's 2 approach shots in a row for Weed.
So a big time advantage for GB&I.
So give it a run.
You would think this is a formality for Patience Rhodes, and it is. 2 up lead early in that one.
Ireland 2,
One of O'Keefe's strengths is she's long off the tee, but has the ability to control it with these wedge shots. This from 90 yards.
It's been a popular place today, just beyond the hole.
It's difficult when you sit out in the morning, you're hungry, you want to play, and then you go into the hardest format, alternate shot, where you can constantly be thinking about wanting to give your partner a good leave. This is a good line for Weed.
And she got the pace right.
Great result. That could help you settle in.
195 yards for Fullbrook. In order to score well on this golf course, these players have to be good with these hybrids for these reachable par 5s and long par 4s. This is out to the right over the bunker, trying to get a kick off that big slope.
Oh, just like a marshmallow.
You get in trouble like Fullbrook. This could be all over it if it's the number.
Yeah. Really good, Avery.
Two great shots. O'Keefe put her in great position. Avery taking advantage. That was a very nice leave.
Hole high and right you go, the steeper the slope is, and it's just going to kick it more.
It's just a tough leave. You find yourself in that position. Don't compound the mistake. She's given her partner at least a putt at it, but that was going to be a tall task. It's all right. Tap in birdie is never a bad thing.
The hill, this needs to go in, so she has to be aggressive.
So that match tied up once again.
Line is that left portion of the green, the opening where the players can just see. This is launched high and out to the right.
Just not going to get that one to scoot through it.
And then Weed can just use that momentum to get it to the hole.
Yep, well done.
Avery Weed got that one to stop fairly quickly.
Yeah, you can see
to the
if
green
anybody's
at 10.
interested.
Rhodes has been so steady on the greens, especially from inside of 10 feet. That was a rare miss, just lacked a little bit of speed. And the Americans, another opportunity to flip this match back on their side. This is just on the left edge.
Solid. Fullbrook at the 12th.
Nicely judged.
Brought that one in a little low.
Not a lot of movement, and GB&I inside of 5 feet for their par.
Really well done. To 12. See if GB&I has an answer. How about those two birdies?
Well, you can't understand.
All right, Rhodes for bogey at 13. Americans have a par putt. And we'll have to see it. How about that? That's hanging in there.
It's doing the best you can do. You know, it's playing the shot in front of you the best you can.
Now Avery Weed for par to win the hole for the Americans and go 2 up. Got it.
With Great Britain and Ireland in trouble, that felt like a little bit of a more nervy layup to make sure it was in position, and it certainly is.
So maybe the philosophy changed a little bit if you're the Americans. Avery Weed does her job. Now it's up to O'Keefe. That's why you have those discussions.
That's also why you aim a little right of the hole. She tugged that. She knew she pulled it a touch, but that turned out perfect.
A lot of matches. In O'Keefe's match in the morning with Jasmine Koo, they won this hole and then ended up winning on 18.
You would think that would be it on this particular hole.
And there it is. This hole changed hands in each of the matches in this afternoon as well.
Narrow green requiring a lot of accuracy.
Looks to be trying to play a cut into this hole location.
Never quite comfortable on that one as we take a look at
Chemistry between you and your partner.
that was Fulbrook, the third for GB&I, and just that uncomfortable length past the hole.
Downhill right to left. Play this just outside the hole.
Scrappy.
This is going to get a whole lot better.
Fantastic shot when the moment called for it. There's a reason Farrah O'Keefe is in the final match.
Weed finishes it for the Americans.
Thank you.
GB&I out first, a big turn of events for Coulter and McDonald O'Brien winning the final 4 holes to take down Kiara Romero and Astris Talley. Tied up at 2, but the Americans were in command on the back 9 in those final 2 matches. They see those through to the finish line, and